Hello everyone, Vanilla here. Today we are not checking out a new horse game, rather one that we played a long time ago. This game is called Horse Racing Club, and this was released in February of this year. This was actually made by one of my friends, who is a developer. They've made this game as well as Horse Riding Elite, and I believe they're going to be making another one at some point. So I decided, it's been 6 months. Let's take a look back into the game and see how well it holds up still. So as you can see, the models are very stylized, but honestly, I think it fits well with this game. They did add stuff since I last played, because I played during release day and I played a couple other times, but I believe they updated again after I had pretty much already stopped playing. So I believe I have one of the Fjord horses right now. I don't have a lot of money, so I don't think I can purchase any more horses. Let me see if I can figure out how to buy horses. Is it here? Oh, buy horses. Okay. So as you can see, there is lots of different horses. I honestly like the more stylized approach of it. I won't lie. I think it's really pretty and very unique. Yeah, these weren't around when I last played. Like these magical horses and stuff. So the game works essentially as a racing game mostly. You can also do quests and training and stuff. Like there's training over there, as well as there's different little races you can do around here, and you can also compete against other people. We also got some different options here and stuff like that. And do keep in mind this was this developer's first fully finished horse game, so they've improved greatly since then. But I did see there's something about building a stables. I want to see this. Teleport to a random plot to start building. Okay. This, I don't remember this ever being a thing. So, okay. I'm guessing I press something and then press build. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is kind of cool, but I feel like it's a little confusing. So I'm guessing that's where the door is. Guessing I want to put it like that. Oh, no. That's not ideal. Well, okay, I guess we're going back because I got stuck. But yeah, the game has significantly died down since, but I am gonna kind of just run around, explore. There's no turning animations, which would have been something that would have been really nice. Also, almost none of these buttons are explained. There might be in the tutorial. We also have a bunch of different races. Here's a list of all the races, and there's one daily quest. I don't think they ever added any more. Only one. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. So, that's one of the issues, that it does not give you a prompt to teleport you there. So, if you want to figure out what the buttons do, you have to go to that place, which is a little bit annoying. It's that's animation. Friends, role-playing menu, which I do like the role-playing menu. It's nice they give us some options for that. This button is for competitions. I'm not going to click that. That one's for horses. This is Racing Coins Shop. Here you can see the different gates and accessories, well, and then codes. So some of those icons make sense. Some of them are a little confusing, which obviously this game doesn't get updated anymore. So I mean, nothing's probably going to get updated, but I don't know, maybe a producer will see this and this will give them some ideas or tips or anything that they could use for a different game. Let's look at the animations, because I know the animations were pretty good when I first played. I don't know if they still hold up though, so let's see. Walk. Back legs are a little funky, but the walk is pretty good. Trot. I honestly think the trot is my favorite. It's pretty good. However, the horse's face does kind of warp a little bit. Canter. Canter's pretty good, though it does have room for improvement. Gallop. I think the gallop stands pretty well, but the one of the back legs is a little bit floaty. And I know one of the big things that a lot of people complain about in this game and the other game that they've made is the jump animation. So I'm gonna do the jumping track. We're gonna see the jump animation. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, the jump isn't the best, but it's better than some games. I'm looking at you, Wild Horse Islands. But at the same time, it's this was their first, I think this might have been one of the first times they did a horse jump animation, and for that, they did really good. But you can see that this game is definitely outdated for a lot of things. it kind of gives me vibes of something you would see from like Horse Valley Legacy in a way, but just like upgraded mechanics. There's also a dash, which is like fast gallop. I will say the course is a little confusing. It might have been nice to have like arrows pointing you in the right direction, like on the ground or something, or even some kind of like, I don't know, like thing that shows up that kind of gives you a rundown of the path you'll need to take. 'Cause I know like there's some games like, I don't know what game it is, but there is some horse game that when you start a race, it'll like have a little glowing trail that shows you where the course is, and then it'll disappear before the race starts. I don't know, something like that would have been nice. Or like how Wild Horse Islands has it, where like I believe they kind of point you in the right direction, like, hey, go this way, which is also pretty helpful. But like, I do have to say one thing that's held up pretty well is the graphics. It's still, the graphics I think fit really well with the theme of the game, which is like cartoon horse racing, essentially. That's kind of what it feels like. The horse models are very adorable. I love them a lot, but I feel like, you know, like the warping on the head with the animations, that probably could have been fixed. But I do love the environments, like these little mushrooms and flowers. They're like semi-realistic, some of them, but they fit in well. Like they fit in well enough where it's not something you question. There's also a random goose over here. I don't know why, but hello, you are adorable. But one of the biggest complaints I know I've seen people have about the way the horses work is the player model. So like if you see my character is normally a blocky model, and for one, the torso didn't switch over for some reason. Don't know what happened with that. But at the same time, it's like there is majority females that play, but it also makes your avatar look really weird sometimes. Like, for example, my avatar does not look very great with the woman body. Another thing you probably just saw there was it doesn't really like turn with the terrain, which I know it's like a lot of complicated, annoying math to get that to work. So like, I mean, I don't blame them at all. I don't blame you at all, producer. But like I think the game, personally, I think it holds up pretty well. If this game got updates again for whatever reason, I feel like I would still probably play it. But I know it's probably never going to be updated again. That's what producers said. They probably won't update it again, but I mean, it's understandable. They want to move on to other projects. But maybe, producer, if you're watching this video, maybe if you haven't already, take some of the things I said into account for any future games. I know a lot of it's just very minor things, or it's things that I'm already aware of that you've already fixed. But I personally, if I had to say how well this game still stands up today from release day, I think it stands up. It stands probably about just as good as it did when release came out. I think it's definitely improved some since release, and you know, it's honestly a pretty solid horse game though, for a lot of the horse games on Roblox don't have that much quality put into them. But we're getting more and more exciting horse games, and this really serves as a starting point for producer, and they've been working on bigger and better things since then. But I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of like analysis video. I know it's not what I normally do, but I figured I should give this game some justice, because this was the first game that really brought producer into the Roblox horse community. And we love them. They're great. They've given us plenty of exciting and fun things with their projects. But again, I hope you guys enjoy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.